especially the kids, best you can to be quiet because we can't mic everybody from this room rather than the other room we could have.
I'm not saying it was a bad performance. I'm just saying I think the kids his age can handle something a little more difficult.
It's a children's theater. What do you want them to do, Othello?
I'll be in my room.
Hold on a second, Chester. Do you think you can handle something a little bit harder than Winnie the Pooh?
Sure, Dad.
Of course he could. Of course he could. By the way, you're much better than that in counting to play Piglet.
Oh, sure, Dad. Thanks.
Oh, Jay, that was a 10-year-old girl.
It was poor acting regardless. And besides, you should have been Pooh, Chester.
Thanks, Dad.
Just one more thing, Chester. Our closing night's tomorrow night. You have to put everything you have into being a donkey. From now until tomorrow, you must think a donkey's thoughts and live a donkey's life.
We'll pour a trough for you in the morning.
I once played a Martian in a movie called...
Alien Invaders in Idaho.
Exactly. Watch it tonight. Notice that even after I zap a puppy, I still maintain that alien part of me. You must do that with deer, all right?
I'll work on it.
Okay.
You want a Coke?
Sure. And could you give me some aspirin? Can't get rid of this headache. I don't know. He's just not concentrating.
He's 12, Jay.
I don't know. He just needs a decent role. What are they doing next?
The Easter story.
The Easter story? What, like bunnies and stuff?
No, the original Easter story. Like with Jesus.
Oh, a religious play. Isn't that legal?
It's a private theater. I guess they can do whatever they want. You want him to audition?
I guess. I mean, if he wants to get discovered, he's got to be flexible. Maybe he'll get a good part next time. Luther, come on in.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. You never call me hey, buddy.
So, I'm not your buddy?
No. And when you see a great big cheery smile on an agent's face, you know there's bad news.
Yeah, I guess some people might call us bad news. See, the sitcom part kind of ran into a few snags.
What happened?
You didn't get the part.
What? You said it was a cinch.
They took Bobby Tucker.
Bobby Tucker?
I know.
Bobby Tucker couldn't even play Eeyore.
Who?
Never mind. I haven't worked in 6 months. Do you realize that?
Yes, Jay, of course I realize that.
Of course you realize that. You're my agent. You're the one responsible for me getting the work I haven't been getting.
Well, it's not like you're some hot commodity right now, Jay. I mean, I'm lucky if I can even book you for birthday parties. I hate to bring this painful fact up, but your prime was like 8,000 years ago. You're in about as much demand as a passenger pigeon repellent.
Fine. What else do you have?
I got nothing else.
You always have something else.
Not this time.
Don't lie to me. What else do you have?
The Ben Gay commercial still has an opening.
I'll take it.
No, you won't.
Well, then tell him I'm interested.
I won't do that.
Why not?
Look, you just want to end your career right now, so once you start doing these cheesy TV commercials, suddenly you're not Jay Brown, the guy with 12 years of television and film experience. You'll be Jay Brown, the guy with liver spots and nagging hemorrhoids.
Fine. Well, can you get... Whoa, but I thought you didn't have a choice. I thought you couldn't even book me for birthday parties.
I'll find you something.
You found me nothing. Did you realize I have a family to feed?
You don't know what you're doing.
No, you work for me, Luther. Now, can you give me that commercial or not?
Yeah, they'll take anybody.
Fine. Go set it up.
All right.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'll be fine.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Your prime is yet to come.
Exactly. Add some gray in my hair and offers will be pouring in for that cantankerous grandfather role.
And where would a sitcom be without a cantankerous grandfather?
Exactly. We'll be all right.
I know we will. You want to go for a walk? It's gorgeous out.
Nah, I can't get rid of this headache.
You've had headaches a lot lately.
Yeah, off and on for about the past week.
A week? Maybe you should go to the doctor.
Yeah, maybe.
Hurt.
Have you taken anything?
Just some aspirin.
Have there been any other symptoms?
No, I've just been tired a lot lately, but that could be from a lot of things. Been kind of quiet. What are you thinking?
I'm not sure. I think I'm going to schedule you for some tests.
Test? What kind of test?
Oh, it's really just precautionary. It's called an MRI.
An MRI? Wait, they gave my mother one of those right before she... What? You think I have cancer or something?
I didn't say that, Jay. It's just to rule out every possibility. It could be any number of things.
Well, have you had a lot of these cases?
I've had a couple, but it usually just comes back normal. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'm getting my head checked for tumors, and you tell me not to worry about it?
I'll schedule you for some tests tomorrow. We'll get this over with as soon as possible.
I can't believe this.
Know that you seek Jesus who is crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, just as he said. Do not be afraid. I know that you seek Jesus who is crucified.
Hey, honey, where you been?
Oh, I went for a drive.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, much better.
How's your headache?
You're doing fine.
Good.
What's he doing?
I think I'll let him tell you.
Hey, Chester, what are you doing?
I got a part in the next play.
What part?
An angel.
An angel. How many lines?
Just one.
One line? Eeyore had more than that. What happened?
The lady thought I'd be a good angel.
With only one line? That's the type of part they give to somebody to just give them something.
Our director says it's a pretty important part.
With only one line? What are we doing paying for acting classes when you just go to an audition and mess up?
Jay!
You've just got to learn to concentrate.
Jay, don't do this.
How is he ever going to get discovered if he keeps playing sarcastic donkeys and angel cameos?
Chester, go to your room. I need to talk to your dad for a moment.
Okay.
I can't believe you just did that.
Did what?
Made him feel like a loser. You know he wants to be as good as you were.
How is he ever going to do that playing these chintzy bit parts?
He's taking this part very seriously, and you should help him with it.
How?
He doesn't think he's saying it right.
Well, what do you want me to do? I don't know anything about this play.
But you always help him with his plays.
Fine. Chester, come here. Chester. Chester, let me see your script. Okay, Chester, you're an angel. You're obviously just a messenger here, so there's probably very little human emotions. That's assuming angels have human emotions in the first place. I don't know. I haven't read your script. Is this a big line or something?
Our director says it's the most important thing to ever happen.
Oh, well, he's probably just trying to get you psyched up a little. I mean, let's not over-dramatize things here. The thing is, you have one line, so you must hit it right on the head, all right? Well, I'm going to have to read your script tonight because I really don't know how to help you, all right?
Okay. Do not be afraid. I know that you seek Jesus who is crucified. He is not here, for he is risen just as he said. Do not be afraid.
You know, Chester, why don't you just go to your room? You're just making me nuts.
Okay.
You're better at teaching him how to be a donkey.
Well, what am I supposed to do? You give a 12-year-old kid a line like that? He's got to have the most boring part in the history of theater.
Go on up and work with him.
I don't want to.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter, okay? Just drop it.
Jay, you look terrible.
Thanks. What do you want?
I don't know, maybe a cordial greeting?
What do you want?
Actually, I've got some news.
I don't want any news.
You kind of need to hear this.
Fine. What is it?
The Ben Gay commercial fell through. Aren't you gonna yell at me?
No.
Why not?
Because I couldn't care less.
About the Ben Gay commercial?
About any of it. You know, I was once invited to the Academy Awards in 1992.
Yeah, I know it.
Tom Cruise. I was 6 feet away from Tom Cruise. I went from being 6 feet away from Tom Cruise to not even being able to get a commercial in just 10 years.
I met Glenn Campbell once.
Has anybody ever asked you for your autograph?
High school yearbooks.
It's funny. Scribbling something down on a piece of paper and then holding it to their chest like it was a $1,000 bill. Now I can go down to the grocery store, walk down every aisle, shop for about a half hour, and not a soul in my hometown recognizes me anymore.
I usually skip the cat food aisle.
You know what the funny thing is? Is I couldn't care less. I don't care about the sitcom or the commercial.
Well, look, Jay, I'm your agent. I can try and get you whatever you want. So, what do you want?
I want to see my son become an actor.
And you will. If he's anything like you, he'll make it.
Yeah, maybe 10 years down the road.
Well, if you worked with him, he could be great now.
He could, couldn't he? Excuse me, Luther, I need to go do something.
Sure thing.
Abby!
Yeah?
Will you help me with Chester's script tonight?
Sure.
I think we need to find out what this Angels thing is really talking about. Just don't even think about it. Just say the line naturally.
That's what I've been doing.
Right, but this time just let it spill out of your mouth.
What?
Okay, bad way of putting it. Just try it, okay? And certainly don't need this anymore.
Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who is crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, just as he said.
Okay, Chester. Now remember what we talked about with your voice? You need to add something to it to let us know that you're not a human.
Okay, fine, I'll do it again.
Alright, this time just concentrate, alright? And this time put some waver to your voice.
Waver?
You know, like an eeriness to it. Something to let us know that you're an angel, not a human.
Do not be afraid.
Okay, Chester, you're not a ghost. You're an
What does an angel sound like?
I don't know. Angelic, I guess. There's a musical ring to it.
You want me to sing my line?
You know I don't want you to sing your line.
Hey, why don't you guys take a little break?
I agree.
We're not finished here yet. Try it again.
I want to go to my room.
Chester, we have a performance tomorrow night. And we've done every possible interpretation of this. Unless you want to try sign language.
Fine, I'll try it again.
Right. This time, let's really hit it on the head, alright?
Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who is crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, just as he said.
Chester, remember what we talked about with your voice? This is a proclamation. It has to be big.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
I can't act.
Stop that.
Why don't we quit for the night?
No, we've just a few more times.
Chester, go upstairs.
Alright.
Wait a minute, Chester. We have a performance tomorrow night.
Let it go, Jay.
We haven't even practiced gestures.
Let it go, you almost made him cry.
How is he? He's 12 years old. He's got to learn to work hard.
On homework, yes. For this, no.
He's got so much potential, Abby. You and I both know that.
But
He just needs to concentrate.
you're pushing too hard.
Well, what do you want me to do? Just sit back and let him slack off?
Well, you don't have to drag it out of him.
Well, maybe I do. Maybe that's just what he needs.
Jay,
I've let him slack off too long.
he doesn't even like acting. He never has liked acting. He just does it to make you happy.
And he told you this?
Yes, he wants to be a carpenter, for crying out loud.
A carpenter?
A carpenter.
Well, why didn't he tell me? I mean, I would have understood.
Would you? Would you have understood? What are you still doing up?
Just going over some old movies.
Which one is this?
Handpicked.
Oh, not one of your best.
No kidding. This was awful.
This is worse than awful. You should have been arrested for making this movie.
The story of a man who thinks he's a chicken at a low, low price. I've done 8 feature films, 13 sitcoms, and 67 hours of situational comedies. I still don't know my own son. All the houses, the fame, the cars, the money. And meanwhile, my life still has no meaning. You ever think about religion?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
I haven't been to church since I was 8 years old.
Me neither. When I stayed with my Aunt Georgia for the weekend, she used to make me go. We would write out Bible verses on paper plates, and then I'd hang them from the ceiling when we got home. Seems like every week we would do that. My mom almost had a fit one time when she came home and I had the unabridged New Testament dinnerware collection hanging from our kitchen ceiling. I was pretty good at memorizing those things.
Still know any?
Every once in a while something will make me think of one. When I'm depressed, I'll remember parts of the 23rd Psalm. Sometimes it even helps.
You never told me that.
I thought you'd think I was weird.
No, I don't think it's weird at all. My favorite story was the one when Jesus was on the boat.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
I remember when I was a kid and it was raining out. And I'd just go outside and wave my hands in the air. I just got really wet.
I could picture you doing that. So what's got you thinking about all this stuff?
I don't know. I guess it's the thing that people think about when they've hit rock bottom. You know, I just wish I could press stop and rewind and live it all over again.
So do it. You're young. Start over. You've got plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Joseph of Arimathea brought some linen cloth, took Jesus' body down from the cross, and wrapped it in the linen. He put the body in a tomb that was cut in a wall of rock. Then he closed the tomb by rolling a very large stone to cover the entrance. The body lay there for 3 days. That Sunday, Mary, the mother of Jesus, and Mary Magdalene came to the tomb bringing sweet smelling spices to put on Jesus' body.
I wonder who rolled away the stone for us.
Look, Mary, the stone has been rolled away.
Who is that?
Do not be afraid, for I know where you seek Jesus who is crucified.
What are you doing?
He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. I don't know, I'm sorry. Oh boy. came over me. It just popped.
How am I gonna show my face in there tomorrow night?
Chester, I'm really sorry.
That's okay, it's my fault, Dad. I can't believe I forgot my lines.
It's okay, it happens. You'll remember it tomorrow night.
I'll be in my room.
Just popped.
Well, if you wouldn't have done the line so well, you know.
You really thought I was good?
Brilliant. Almost as if you meant what you said.
Hello? Uh-huh. Normal? What do you mean, normal? You mean I'm... Yes!
What is it?
Abby, it's a miracle!
What on earth are you talking about?
I'm alive! Wait, Chester, come here! Chester!
Yeah, Dad?
I know how to help you with your line.
How?
I want to hear your line.
Do not be afraid, for I know that ye seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, just as he said.
No, Chester, no, you can't do it like that.
What do you mean I can't do it like that? That's the way I said that this afternoon. You said it was fine.
No, that's not the way how I say it.
What are you talking about, Jay? That was fine.
Abby, please. Chester, you've got one more performance. You have to think about what you're saying here, about who you're talking about. I mean, for many of these people way back then, Jesus was all they had, you know? And he died. He came face to face with death, and it beat him. And now, it's 3 days later, and he's back. And it's you, Angel. It's you. The envy of so many. And you get to be the first to talk about it. Think about the millions of people who talked about it in the past 2,000 years. And you get to be the first. Now, I don't know anything about angels, but if you have 1 ounce of humanity in you, this has got to be the most greatest kick of all time to be part of this. This is the most important thing in the history of the world. And he's not here. He is risen, just like he said he would. Now, Chester. I'm so envious of your line.
Wow, Dad, maybe you should say this line.
No, Chester. You have to think about that this isn't just an angel 2,000 years ago. This is about a new beginning, a rebirth, about being born again. It's about you and me and us. It's about us. Now, say your line for me again.
Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who is crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, just as he said.
That was good, Chester. That was very good.
Another one.